occasionally, when certain kinds of people commit certain kinds of terrible crimes using certain kinds of weapons, we hear some Americans clamor for common sense gun control. Here's the problem with common sense. At least with regard to national public policy, our elected lawmakers abandoned common sense a long time ago. If you doubt this, just look at the American tax code. We tax more those who are more productive, those who do more to help others and earn more, while we subsidize those who are much less productive. That's another way of saying we punish those who do more and we reward those who do less. That's not common sense. You wouldn't use that kind of policy with your own children. It's not hard to imagine having one child who is more energetic, more ambitious, more willing to help out around the house and do things, and another kid who's a little less ambitious, who's a little lazy. And whatever you do with your kids, you wouldn't punish the one for being productive and reward the other for being lazy. And yet, that's what our lawmakers have enshrined in our national public policy. So maybe it's wiser to not expect our lawmakers to pass common sense regulations of any kind. And instead, there's another C that we can insist on, the Constitution. What if we demanded from our lawmakers that they pass constitutional measures, including constitutional gun control? It would be a wonderful exercise in constitutional studies, because the truth is, of the very few powers that the Constitution grants to Congress, it grants no power at all to regulate the guns or other weapons of American citizens. That means if people in Congress want to regulate the weapons of American citizens constitutionally, they must offer an amendment to the American people, asking the American people to grant that power to Congress to regulate the weapons that Americans use to defend themselves. And if that amendment gets passed by 3/4 of the state, it would become part of the Constitution. Then, and only then, could Congress pass constitutional gun controls.